Hello everyone, this is Draven coming to you again with another 1v1 StarCraft 2 commentary. This is a Frost 4 spawn map. Right here in the top right, we have the red Protoss Foreseer with AlloyE Esports. Then we have in the bottom right, the blue Zerg with sLivko in with the VPBenq team. I'm going to try to do the best job I can with the casting. I'm still just getting into casting, learning what to do, what to say, how to control the map. I'm not used to being able to control the map and all this good stuff. So we'll see how this map goes, and we'll see how everything plays out. So we have sLivko going with a early spawning pool. He's going 14 spawning pool before he goes into his hatch. He's trying to get the probe away so that way he could build his base. Protoss seeing that Zerg has not gone to the one base yet, goes for an early second base. Spawning pool is still not done. They don't have any gateways up. He's now building a forge, so he's going to go with an early cannon defense wall. BenQ's team. BenQ's got the second hatchery being built, but it's super behind the Protoss at Foreseer's Nexus. So we'll see how this plans out, how he's going to be able to take down this wall. It is a good map to have for blink stalkers. As you can see, there's a huge wall right here that, for the Zerg he could easily jump up to. So we'll see what's going down for that. So we have one queen coming down, one and a couple drones. The Zerglings already got finished. We have a cannon going down and a gateway. Looks like sLivko is going to go for a quick third hatchery, where he's just going to float his minerals there. And here it comes. There it goes. Alright. So we're going to have a 3 base versus 2 base at the moment. We have, sLivko's queen coming down for defense. We have one cannon and a gateway. We'll see what he does with this. So far, no real units are being produced. We have just a hatchery in the works, a couple drones, another queen, while we have sLivko's going for the gas. He's going for double gas at the moment. So we should be seeing a pretty quick stalker rush of some kind, or a sentry. We'll see what he starts building first. Again, he hasn't built there was it. Okay, there's the cybernetics core. I was waiting for that to get built. sLivko still is not producing anything, just droning up at the moment. We have the Zergling he's trying to find other bases, hidden pylons. They're just running around trying to see if he's snuck in a hidden pylon somewhere. So Foreseer is going with the double gas already. As you can see, sLivko has not gone for any gas. He's just trying to drone up and mine up as quickly as possible. He knows he's going to have a huge fight ahead of him with this unpenetratable wall. He's got a Zealot out, just going to stop this link from doing anything. So let's see. He's researching. There goes the research for Stalker. He is researching a warp gate as well. So we should be seeing that here shortly. And we have a mothership core coming down just for the extra defense. sLivko is sLivko. Wow, I need to learn these names. I'm slaughtering these professional names. Alright, so sLivko is still just droning up. He hasn't gotten... he just finally got 1 gas, 2 gases. He's going 2 gases. Has another buildings down. He's just creep terming. That's not even a word. He's placing down creep. And also just droning up as best he can. So we have Foreseer going for a 3rd nexus over here in the corner. It's going to be hidden. Zerg has no idea it's there, just like... Foreseer has no idea that Zerg is on a 3rd base. Same goes for sLivko. Has no idea Protoss is on 3rd base. So we'll see how that plays out. We're gonna have some kind of harass done from a Zealot and a Stalker. Never mind. He's changing directions. I guess he's just gonna see to make sure that they haven't scouted him yet here. So he hasn't, So he hasn't seen him yet. He's got a Stalker and a mothership core. As you can see, we have a warp, the warp gate upgrade. We got a ground upgrade, and we got another cannon going down. Got another gateway, 2 other gateways, and a 3rd base going down. So far, So finally we have a roach warren. We got roaches going to be coming out. A lot of roaches, 7 roaches plus range upgrade on top of the 3rd hatchery that's being built. So we got another gas going down as well, and we got a 4th hatchery. So it's going to be 4 bases to 3. This observer is going to scout most, if not all, of everything. So we'll see what kind of scouting this guy is going to be able to see. If he's going to see the roaches, if he's going to see the 4th base. So he's seeing roaches. He's seeing a lot of roaches. We got an overseer coming out. He's going to see this huge army of roaches and lings. However, he's not going to see. He's not seeing he has a partial vision of that 3rd base. If he sees the creep, he will know. He sees that units are coming from it, so he knows that there's a 3rd base. And the observer's getting hit, and he's going to get chased over to the. Hopefully, he doesn't spot the 4th base. So we'll see what's going on now. He's going to get chased away, and we'll see how far he gets. So he's able to get a good scout of a huge roach and ling army. We got immortal out. We got another immortal coming out. We got a robotics facility. So we'll probably see a colossus here in the next few minutes. Yeah. So when I think gets done, we'll probably see a collide. There's the hatchery done. We got the 2nd upgrade coming down for Zerg, and we got an infestation pit. So we'll probably see a couple infestors getting popped out here momentarily. So he's got 3 full bases working for him. We got the blink upgrade from the stalkers are coming down. We got the second range upgrade. So we got sentries, immortals, and stalkers. We'll see a huge push from sLivko just to see what kind of damage he could do. Got speed upgrades. We'll see what kind of. We got the overcharge cannon on that. He's going to stop it with these force fields. He's not going to be able to do much damage with this. We got the roaches engaging. Force fields is trapping the roaches, stopping from any kind of damage. Those immortals are just picking apart those roaches in the back. He's focusing down a couple sentries. Not much in damage. For damage, he's just taking out, picking down the roaches with those force cannons, those force fields. He still has a pretty decent sized army. He's just focusing down this nexus. He's going to lose this nexus. There's not really much he can do from it. He loses the nexus, loses the overcharge, and sLivko retreats away. He was good engaged, good stoppage to that nexus. Now he's just forcing him down to a 2 base, while sLivko is on a 4 bases. So he's pretty significantly ahead. Got a couple more upgrades. We have a Clyde popping out. The Clyde only has 1 damage. No armor upgrade, while the Zerg has 1. Well, wait. Or maybe it's the Zerglings that have. What the heck? Maybe I'm retarded and they didn't learn any upgrades. Okay, so I thought the Zerg army had upgrades. Apparently they don't. Okay, there's the upgrade. Okay, so now we get the +1 damage from. Which one's this? The melee, +1 damage for the armor. So we'll see if that helps. He's going against an army that already has a +1 damage. So as you can see, this observer is going to see this entire army. He scouts pretty much, the entire thing. We have swarm hosts getting popped down just to put a siege to that thing. He's going to try to stop it again. He's probably going to be able to stop it yet again. While he's going to he splits his army in half to try to get them out of this bottleneck so he could advance forward in a better position. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. He's trying to get them to come out to this area right here, so you can flank them. This observer is watching the entire thing, so he's able to telegraph each and every fight. This is not really a fight he wants to get into. He's got a Cly right there. He's got a 3rd Cly, or excuse me, a second Cly out, 3rd in the production. He's going to get a second. He already has a 2nd upgrade. He's going to get a 3rd upgrade. Zerg is behind on the upgrades. He just finally finishes the +1 for armor. He needs he's way behind in the upgrades. Unfortunately, he got swarm hopes sitting here AFK. So he needs to get, he's on 4 bases. So he's got a significant lead. And the army count is huge. As you can see, he's got a 200 army plus to only 130 army. Let's see if there's a way to. I don't know if this is not exactly what I'm looking for, but as you can see, he's got lings, roaches, swarm hosts. It's not really good at reading that. So let's just go back to productions, because that's what I care about the most. So we got a client in the works. We got a +3 to upgrade. We got the +2 upgrade for melee. I don't know why he's going to the melee, but I guess apparently he cares about the Zergling Swarm Host. So we got Swarm Host on again. We got a 5th base coming down for sLivko. We'll see how if that helps. If he's able to get that up, we got an army pressing down. We got 3 Kalai. Looks like about 15 Stalkers. And Immortals right there, plus a Mothership Core just hanging out there. They got their +2 upgrades. Going to have a +3 here momentarily. This Observer is just watching the entire thing, knows the Swarm Host, knows everything that the Zerg has. So we'll see what kind of attack we can get. We get the Blink Stalkers just kiting them back to get them in front of the Clyde that's just going to destroy these Swarm Hosts. These Swarm Hosts are just taking down the Zealots, not really doing much of any kind of other damage. So Protoss is kind of just like walking in here, seeing what, kind of just poking around, see what he's doing. Zerg needs an answer to those claws. He's not going to be able to do much, especially with the Observer. He's going to be able to scout the Swarm Host like he's doing. Swarm Host is taking out, looks like it's going to take out 1 Stalker. Doesn't even get 1 Stalker down. This is a huge army. I don't know what sLivko is going to do. He's not going to be able to do much. Those Kalai are just in a perfect bottleneck position. They're just going to stop everything right now. As you can see, he just completely just concaves those roaches, force fields those roaches out of the fight. You got 1 Kalai going down. That's not enough to do much of anything. Those Stalkers are right there in the threshold, just destroying all the Swarm Hosts, destroying all the Zerglings. Those roaches weren't able to do anything. And it looks like a GG going to be coming here from sLivko, just because he's not really much, it doesn't have really much of anything to, to take care of these Kalai anymore. Those force fields are just stopping the Locust from doing any kind of damage. Still got 4 Immortals up, plus about 7 Stalkers coming in, and the 2 Kalai. He's got more Lings coming out. He's got Corruptors popping out. I don't think he's going to be able to hold this much more. Those Lings are just kind of, mismacroing him in. You got the Stalkers are just going to be focusing down these Observers, these Overlords. Zerglings rushing in, not going to do much. Those Kalai are just going to take him down. We got the Corruptors focusing down the Kalai, but I don't think it's going to be enough. These Stalkers there's 7 Stalkers still up, plus the Immortals. They're not going to be doing much. They're going to focus down these Corruptors, and unfortunately, looks like that's going to be a GG. The sLivko has nothing to stop these more Stalkers getting warped in, and plus the Immortals. There's nothing they could do, unfortunately, anymore. These Stalkers the Zerglings aren't going to be able to do anything. The Corruptors are just going to be floating there. The Stalkers are just going to, have everything focused down. And unfortunately for sLivko, I think he just got outplayed by Protoss. Even though his army was bigger, he just couldn't get a good position. He fought him in this bottleneck right here. That I believe what's messed him up the most. The Kalai were able to sit in the back and just bottleneck the entire army. So that was a GG. He didn't even type GG. He just exited out. I'm pretty sure he was pissed. He had a better army. He just fought it in the worst possible position. He bottlenecked it here. So the AoE from the Kalai just hit this area right here and just completely destroyed that army. Just melted the army. So that was a GG. From sLivko. He didn't really type GG, but I'm saying GG for him. So good game to Foreseer. He was only on 2 bases, Parcel 3 bases, while sLivko was on 4 bases. So it just shows you that number of bases not necessarily mean you're going to win it. It's where you should fight, how you should fight it, and etc. etc. Also, the Protoss army did have +3 that entire time, while the Zerg army only had a +2 to armor, so didn't really do much. Wasn't going to win that fight in any kind of scenario. Well, thanks for watching one of my videos. Like I said, I'm trying to cast. I'm trying to learn how to cast. I will do more. Hopefully, the more I do, the better I get. So please, if you have any questions or comments, any suggestions, please leave comments and let me know. Try to be as nice as possible, because that's the only way I'm going to learn. So thank you very much for watching, and talk to you guys later.